we have our knapstrapper stallion. His name is Ted. The Icelandic pony. His name is Eclipse. And this one, I'm going to take this from Heartland, and I'm going to call him Spartan. And I'm sorry if someone else has already had this name too. But yeah, I'm going to name him Spartan. Then over here, we have Spirit, or Espiritu. His real name is Espiritu, but for people that are new around the barn, they just call him Spirit. This is our Clydesdale. His name is Prince William. I'll show you later. And over here, we have Blue Eagle. And all these ropes that you see here all come off and on. I'm going to one day change them into chain, but right now I have like no money. My dad's going to be paying me soon from the jobs I've done with him. So yeah, this is my stallion barn. Then over here, we've got my little bunnies. There's a little sign here. It says no dogs except guide dogs. Then right there we have Lola, Topsy, and in here we've got that one sitting is Mopsy, and then the one back there you can't really see is Flopsy. So they stay in there. So that's that. Then over here, dun, 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 we've got my show barn and paddock. I'm going to be changing this. I'm going to need to make more fences. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening this up and putting the dressage, the show family in here, which are the Tennessee Walkers, the dressage mare, and Polystar. But I'll get to that later. So I've got this big fence all the way around here and one right over there. Oops. Then over here we've got the Schleich official water trough. It's really cool. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know if you saw that, but it actually filled with real water. I need to fill this up. Actually, it's running low, but it eventually evaporates, and then it looks like the horses have drank it. So it's pretty cool. I've got nothing back here, but I'm going to be putting up some dividers so each champion horse doesn't like hurt each other or anything. And I'm probably going to change this barn just to be a yearling barn. So if you go inside my beautiful barn, we have this. There we go, sorry. There's nothing much, but inside here, I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see that. Well, inside there is a little pink box. Can't mix in. Which is a medical box, which we also have in the tack room. So I'll be keeping that open because I want to tell you something about that. Here's a blanket for Zion. That's who it was. This is Zion, the Arabian stallion. I'll take him out so you can see him. Isn't he beautiful? Yeah. So that's Zion, or King of the Jungle. Then over here we have, let me get him. I can't. He's too far in there. Can you see him though? It's the Frisian Stallion Maximus. And over here we have the Tennessee Walker Warning King. Sadly, it's too dark in there. I'll show you another time. And over here we have Snow Cone, our first wildlife animal. It's the polar bear. Isn't she precious? I just used some stuffing for the snow, so it's pretty cool. Over here we have the donkeys. Oops, don't mind the falling down fence over there. So that is Matella, and then that over there is Buddy. And here's the barn. If you go inside, there's not much in here. The donkeys can live in here when it's cold. We've got an extra homemade hay net, and we've got Felicity, the dressage mare. Then over here we have Sarah with some extra hay and the dog leashes. And over there, that's Scruffy. Then here we have Kayla. So hold on, let me fix the camera. There you go. We have Kayla here. She is Felicity's rider and also Bronwyn's mom. And this is my new homemade thing that I, of course, made. It's this awesome harness. So he's got a bridle that goes all the way through these loops to this one. And then, so the reins are here. And I made this awesome harness that I'm still kind of fixing up, but for now I think it's great. So then Jim Bob, this is Jim Bob. I made him, and I also made, I didn't make him, sorry. I made this lunge whip. So he's using that to train Prince William here. So that's Prince William, Jim Bob, and Felicity. And then here, with also a homemade hay net, it's right in the middle of the two barns, we have Silver Lightning. He is Cleopatra's father, or sire, but I didn't have the mother to put her with him, and it's just safer not to keep the foal with the father. So this is also a swinging door, it has a lock over here, but it swings open, it stays open. I'm just not going to do it because it takes too much time to do it. So if you go outside the barn and around the corner here, we have all this food. We got cow food, chicken food, random food, extra containers. That's goat feed over there, that's empty, I have to fill. We've got competition mix, and then a whole bunch of other food here. Then here is our lovely office with a sliding door. If you go inside, we have the participant and champion ribbon. We've got a little filing cabinet. If you go inside, there's boarding agreement papers, and then that's where you keep them in to mail them to us. Then we have some extra crops, and then there's our last dog. Her name is Ziva. She's named after my puppy. If you go outside the barn, and over here, if you want to look in the window, there's one of our newer animals as well. I have finally named him. I'm also taking this name from Heartland, the movie, but I think it's really cute for him. I'm going to be calling him Sugarfoot. And again, I'm sorry if someone else has named this specific horse Sugarfoot, but I think it's such a cute name. So this is Sugarfoot, and he's in the quarantine area right now because it's a brand new horse. We want to make sure that he has no infections or diseases or anything like that, so he's in quarantine. He's got some food here, another homemade hail bag, and a little table there. I'm still fixing this up. I'm going to be having like charts on the walls and all that kind of stuff, but this can open and close. Just make sure that he doesn't get out. So that's Sugarfoot, and then the doors here, you just come out. This just tells people that you're not allowed smoking or to be past this little fence. There we go. So our last little bit of our tour is my cow barn, and someone, I can't remember exactly who, asked if I could do a tutorial on how to make this cow barn, and I'm still asking my dad. He's been very busy because he's a gas fitter, so his work gets really busy in the later seasons. So here's my regular dairy cows. This is Geminite, And right back there, if you see him, this is our newest addition also. That is my new cow, or calf, sorry. And she is so cute. I don't know if it's a she. We'll just call it a she or a he, depends on what name I think is really good for her. I think this would be a really cute bull, so I think a bull, a boy name, would be a great name for this guy. Okay, and in there we have Suckling, Whiteheart, and over here we have Daisy Duke. So I'm going to put him back in there. Then on this side we have Delilah. And over here, sleeping in the hay, that's Megan. And that concludes my very, very long Parts 2 barn tour. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview. So thank you for watching my Part 2 of my barn tour. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.